focus now. Rahul Gandhi's meeting with the controversial pastor George Ponaya has sparked a massive controversy and put Rahul Gandhi in dock, with BJP going all guns blazing at the Congress lead. After the meeting, Congress leaders have now jumped to defend Rahul Gandhi. Here's what they're saying.
Sir, there is nothing new in what George Ponaya is doing in Tamil Nadu. So he has been sent to jail and FIRs put against him at different points of time. And what is more striking is the kind of personalities Rahul Gandhi is choosing to meet. He is trying to meet all the divisive forces, people who create divisiveness in the society. Meeting people like George Ponaya, who talks very bad about Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Home Minister and Bharat Mata. Rahul Gandhi, when he started the yatra in the stage, he said it is Bharat Jodo Yatra. The way he is behaving now, it looks like a Bharat Todo Yatra. Hardly 500 people attending a program in Kanyakumari.
So the BJP seems to be suggesting that this is in fact a Bharat Todo Yatra. But yes, this is a controversy that once again has been stoked by the Congress, wherein now they've said that Godse is to be blamed for it all. They have drawn in a Godse parallel in justifying the meeting that Rahul Gandhi held with this controversial pastor. In fact, some of the Congress leaders have also gone ahead and said that in Parliament they've had to sit with people who glorify Nathuram Godse. Meanwhile, hitting back at the Congress, the BJP is also questioned the meet between the controversial pastor and Rahul Gandhi and asked if the Congress condemns his views on Bharat Mata or his anti-Hindu views.
Because RSS BJP project is to divide India, the Congress project is to unite India. The BJP divides, the Congress unites. BJP is equal to uniformity, Congress is equal to unity. Today, diversity is threatened, therefore unity is threatened. The BJP and the RSS reject India's diversity, and that is why unity is being weakened, and that is why we have launched Bharat Jodo Yatra. This has not been done for any assembly election. It has not been done for 2024 Lok Sabha election.
K.C. Venugopal ji says that we sit with Godse Bhakts. K.C. Venugopal ji, you should know that the Godse Bhakt, Mr. Babulal Chaurasya, was taken into the Congress party in Madhya Pradesh. So please, instead of trying to justify this meeting, tell us whether you condemn the views of George Ponaya and do you regret the fact that he is the poster boy of your Bharat Jodo, or do you agree that this is actually Nafrat Jodo?
Well, that's not the only defense that the Congress has resorted to. Earlier also, Congress compared the meeting to that of Angulimal and also Gautam Buddha. Remember, Congress leader Pawan Khera said that the meeting not only transformed Angulimal, it also enriched our civilizational wisdom.
Learn from our ancient wisdom. They do not understand the importance of debate, of dialogue, of interfaith dialogue. That is what has enriched our civilization. When they question Rahul Gandhi for meeting X, Y or Z, I am glad the BJP was not around when Angulimal and Gautam Buddha had a conversation which not only changed and transformed Angulimal, but also enriched the civilizational wisdom of India. BJP must go back and learn before they indulge into such pettiness.
This interaction, you can see that on the roads, everywhere. So many people in different walk of life is meeting Rahul Gandhi. But our slogan is very clear. Our objective is very clear: to stop the fear, to stop the anger, to spread the love and affection. If anybody have a different idea, we don't bother of all these things. Our slogan is very clear. We are very much giving that in that direction only we will go.
Now, what is really at the center of this entire controversy? In this conversation with Congress MP Rahul Gandhi, Pastor George Ponaya is heard terming Jesus as the only real God and not like other Hindu gods, he says. The pastor's comments have come after Rahul Gandhi's question about who Jesus was. Listen in.
Christ is a revelation of the Father, but he is not God.
Oh, is he God?
Is God.
Jesus is also God.
Son of God, and what is the God inside? Like water in three states: water and liquid form, solid form, and gaseous form.
The mystery of incarnation, he became, that is Son of God, and also is a God. Another thing, Rahulji,
So Jesus Christ is a form of God. Is that correct?
It's the real God.
the real God. Does it mean literally?
God revealed him as a man, human person, not like Sakti or this power. So we see in this human person, born like a man, born in this world, the Father. That's our faith.
Well, this is not the first time that the pastor has kicked up a storm with his controversial remarks. In July last year, he insulted Bharat Mata while mocking Rahul Gandhi for not wearing footwear. He said that impurities of Bharat Mata should not contaminate us and that it can cause scabies. He also thereafter issued a warning to Hindus, saying that Christian will soon be 70% across Kanyakumari. And after his controversial speech on change of demographics, various Hindu organizations then as well filed complaints with the police in different districts of the state. Cases were filed and the pastor was booked for promoting enmity and outraging religious feelings. The pastor was eventually arrested days later and had to issue public apology over his comments. Let's listen into some of those remarks that he'd made earlier in the past.
Rahul Gandhi போட மாட்டார். ஏன்னா பூமாதேவியே செருப்பு இல்லாத செருப்பு போட்டு மிதிக்க மாட்டாங்க. பாரத் மாதாக்கு மேல சவுட்டு பற்ற கூடாது செருப்பு. நம்ம ஷூ போடுறோம் எதுக்கு? பாரத் மாதா கிட்ட உள்ள அசிங்கியா நம்ம கிட்ட தொத்திட கூடாது. நம்ம செருப்பு போடுறோம். நாங்க மெஜாரிட்டி 42% இருந்தோம். நான் இல்லாம இப்போ 62% தாண்டியாச்சு. இன்னும் கொஞ்ச நாள் பண்ண 70%. அதனால நாங்க வளர்ந்துட்டு இருப்போம். நீ தடுக்க முடியாது. அதை ரொம்ப எச்சரிக்கையாக இந்து சகோதரர்களுக்கு நம்ம சொல்ல விரும்புறோம். அது RSS யாரும் சரி, BJP காரனாலும் சரி, எங்களுக்கு கவலையே கிடையாது. மிக மிக பரிதாபமாக இருக்கும். எழுதி வைத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். நாம் நம்புகின்ற கடவுள் உயிரோடு இருக்கிறார் என்றால் அமித்ஷா மோடிகளை எல்லாம் நாயும் புழுக்களும் சாப்பிடுகின்ற நிலையை வரலாறு காண வேண்டும். வரலாறு காணும். எங்களுடைய சாபம் உன்னை அழிக்கும், நிர்மூலமாக்கும்.
Now, while given these series of controversial and anti-Hindu remarks made by him, Times Now confronted the pastor. He remained defiant and unapologetic.
You have, in fact, yesterday you spoke to Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Yes.
In the afternoon, I guess.
Yeah.
In that particular, in fact, you were discussing about Jesus Christ being form of God and certain other things. And you also said that God revealed himself and it's not like Sakti.
No. Rahul ji had a chat with us after his lunch, right, yesterday in our church campus. Now he was asking us to explain about one of our dogmas, the Christian faith, about the Christian faith, right? So we were trying to explain to him, we believe in one God who revealed himself in three persons. So the three persons is the Son and the Holy Spirit. So, but here God revealed himself
So when you make a comment that, Jesus is a real God that revealed himself in a human form, unlike other gods like Shakti, so in a term it is kind of demeaning the other gods, right, sir?
No, please understand me. It was not like that. I said for us, Jesus is not like Shakti. That means I didn't mean the Shakti God or goddess. Shakti or power. When I had put the word in English, it's not like power, but it's a human person to us. God revealed himself in a human person called Jesus, who is real God to us, for us, and that is our faith.
You have been known to make controversial statements against Hindu gods. Even last time when you spoke in July 2021, you were talking about Mr. M.R. Gandhi not wearing slippers, and you were also saying that not wearing slippers would contaminate us.
That was in a particular context I spoke. Then I apologize for if I had hurt anybody's feelings.
So the pastor remains unapologetic, but the Congress's defense is also not helping its case and settle the debate.